talk to you. Garrett was a NASA astronaut. Here he is.
Hi guys.
Yay!
You guys all here for the tweet up?
Yes, sir.
So I'll talk just a little about our facilities. I'll keep it short, and then Garrett can talk about the work he's doing, which is really cool. So all of you, right now you are at that building right there is the SpaceX Launch Control Center. So you know NASA has the Launch Control Center at KSC and Mission Control in Houston at Johnson Space Center. SpaceX has our Launch Control Center right here, and our Mission Control Center is at our headquarters in Hawthorne, California. SpaceX is scheduled to, SpaceX has the Falcon 9 rocket. The Falcon 9 has launched successfully twice. On the second mission, on December 8th of last year, the Dragon space capsule, which is behind you, was launched from the Cape Canaveral, orbited the Earth almost 2 times, and landed in the Pacific Ocean. That made us the very first private company to launch, orbit, and recover from orbit a spacecraft. Only 5 countries in the European Space Station have done that before us. Now, with the end of the shuttle program, SpaceX is going to start carrying cargo to and from the International Space Station for NASA. We have a $1.6 billion contract for 12 missions. At the end of this year, we're going to do our last test flight where the next Dragon space capsule is going to go up, and hopefully NASA will allow us to berth with the International Space Station before we start all of these cargo flights going up. In April of this year, NASA gave us a contract for $75 million to upgrade the Dragon capsule so that it could carry astronauts with a really cool launch abort system. That's what Garrett is working on. The only other thing I would mention is that we also have a lot of commercial customers. So SpaceX launches a lot of telecommunication satellites for all kinds of buyers. We're bringing back launches to the United States. A lot of the launch business has left the United States, the commercial launch business, in recent years because prices have been really high. And that includes, just so you know, it's not a side business, that includes a $492 million contract with Iridium, the satellite phone maker, to launch their next generation of satellites. That $492 million contract for Iridium is the largest single commercial launch deal ever signed. So with that, if you have more questions about SpaceX, feel free to ask me. If you have questions about that Dragon in there, I was here for launch and I met it on the dock in California when it came back. So if you want to talk about what is this burn mark, what is this big hole, can I go inside? No, you can't. I'm happy to answer all of those questions, and Garrett will talk to you about carrying astronauts.